Well, Tet is the mark of the end of the previous year and it embarks on a new year, so people celebrate it to, well, I think it's just to celebrate a new year and say goodbye to the previous year.
I think they celebrate it to mark the end of the last year and to celebrate the coming of the new year.
Oh, me? I myself am a water buffalo. I truly do like the water buffalo because it represents hardworking and it represents a kind of integrity and I think it does represent something in me because I consider myself a person who perseveres in most things.
Well, I'm a male, born in 2009. I think it's just random and somehow it just reflects myself.
Well, I believe that the dragon is, contrary to most of the animals in the zodiac, the dragon is a mythical creature unlike most of the others.
Well, to me, a dragon symbolizes strength and power, and in our culture, it is also an animal quite linked to kings and maybe emperors. So to me, it's quite a symbol of power.
I think it's often associated with mystery. It often associated with victory, I guess. And it's very powerful.
I believe that we do have a lot of traditions during Tet. The first thing is obviously food concerned, which is making spring rolls and making chung cake. Otherwise, there's also one that I particularly enjoy, which is giving lucky money. And also, we have fireworks. That is normally, yeah, I really do enjoy fireworks show as well. Well, one really special thing about my family is that of considering lucky money, because normally we only give lucky money to children who are under 18. However, my family has a special tradition. Whoever isn't married yet will still get lucky money.
Of course, during Tet holidays, we celebrate with our families. We meet. Some goes to the hometowns, and there are also special meals during the Tet holiday. The most the signature food of Tet is bánh.
And during Tet, families gather and they give like lucky envelopes to the children.
One particular taboo that my family sticks to is we don't sweep the house on the first day of Tet because they believe that doing so will sweep all of the luck out of the house as well.
We also avoid unlucky things like fighting or quarreling or borrowing money.
People don't sweep on Tet holiday.
Well, I actually do not really have a special dislike for any traditions at all because I believe that all traditions have a special meaning behind them and they have been long-standing, so they must have a significance as well.
Well, I don't have any preference following the taboos. Following the taboos will reassure people of a good year, so I just follow them.
I think traditions are important to every single person everywhere because traditions are a way to carry down memories, to carry down past experiences through all the different generations. And even though there would be variations due to times and more, but I do believe that traditions carry a cultural spirit that can not only cheer people up but can also preserve memories.
It's like a link between people of different generations because we all follow the same tradition from many previous generations, although they are altered through the time, but the original tradition is still there, and it also gives us a sense of belonging, especially to people living abroad, as it gives us a sense that we are still a part of a family and of culture. Tradition represents our values from the past, reflects who we are, and it is part of our identity.
It certainly isn't the case for me, but as for most people, I do believe that there is a special shyness, I would say, away from the old traditions because they might consider it as something that is not important.
I would say it depends on the person, but I think it is kind of like they oversimplify it because not everyone they underestimate tradition. I've known many people who likes to preserve tradition. I think the young, since they are exposed to the internet and media, so they are more easy to accept new things. So people might think this as not regard tradition enough.
I do believe that the best way to preserve tradition is to, one, do them yourself, and pass them, and two, to pass them on to other people, because that's how traditions survive. They survive through the actions and they survive through stories.
I think the best way to preserve tradition is to practice it on special occasions.
So without our traditions, we will become lost, and our culture will be forgotten in time. So, however, there are some old and obsolete traditions that is quite dangerous, and it should be changed by the time to ensure that it's convenient. Hello everyone, I wish you all and Delfin a good year, with a good and successful year with health and luck.
Well, I do wish that everybody has an amazing new year, achieve things that you want to do, discover new dreams, new passions, and Happy New Year!